Hi. Okay, so we're doing shop stuff. Let me get my computer set up. Oh, I need to get a paper towel. The desk isn't very for a mouse pad, so use a blue paper towel.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, okay.
In the creek.
Woo! Being a creeper.
In the creeper. Kind of the thing to do.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, hey.
Oh, there it is. Holy moly, how do you guys get here so fast? Y'all are quick. So glad none of you have actual hobbies. So nice. Can hang out with you guys. Lovely. Okay, I need hello everybody who is on. All of you.
Hi, everybody.
You have me and Stacy for now. You'll have Shannon eventually.
Upgrade.
It's a side grade.
It's a side grade.
Yeah. Oh, not 300. Too much.
Oh, that's aggressive.
Here. We'll just extend, but I'm going to move this.
Large. Creepers are stalkers.
Yes, they are. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I'm going to paint Rodney's skull mask. That'll be fun. I'm probably going to paint a Karen. That's possible this evening.
Maybe chest body parts for costumes, and if so, how much do you get?
I have a mer creature chest and I have a werewolf chest. Now, chest body cast. Like, what are you looking for specifically? Probably the answer is yes. I have a werewolf chest that I use for a lot of things.
Someone's always on their phone. That is true.
Does help. Heidi ho! That's a poop joke. Oh, the pulled muscle.
Oh no.
A dog brushing injury? I have questions.
Because when I turn my back out picking up cat litter, so like,
Well,
I can totally understand a dog brushing injury.
okay. So there we are. I have to finish a tooth sculpt real quick. I have little teeth I'm sculpting for the goat. And, I mean, it's 7:30. It's not super late. So, we also have a Stan. Hello, Stan.
Hey, everybody.
We're live right now. So, wear pants and stuff.
Ross Richard says, come on over. A whole lot of creeping going on.
There is. I'm almost caught up on my mold deficit. Despite us sculpting 2 new things yesterday, I'm only down 3 things. So what I will probably do is I will probably mold the crud out of stuff tomorrow.
Jennifer wants to know, are the teeth going to be bad? It's not even me, I just said it how I wrote it.
If you laugh at their jokes, it encourages them.
Oh, not sorry.
Pouring out one more beverage for my homies.
Dan McCorson says, I'm not in any hurry with masks, you don't have to rush, just like watching it burn.
No problem. The only rush that I'm under is the nature of my orders are little things that don't necessarily take. Sometimes little things take the same amount of time as big things, and there's a lot of them. I'm nibbled to death by ducks right now.
Ghost Train Productions says a chest to look like vines for a costume I'm making as a pumpkin for a cat.
Dude! Yes! I have that.
Is it your tree?
Do I have a tree creature chest upstairs somewhere sitting around? I think I do. Would you mind poking around for one? Yes, I have one. It looks more like bark, not necessarily like vines, but it would certainly work. I think it would work just fine.
Philip also sorry on Chris's dad humor.
You are indeed. Okay. So, these teethers. I started these the other day and I've been challenged with keeping them moist. No one wants dry teeth. And I'm blending in a gum line right now. And I'm pretty excited because I'm going to use some Ken's tools on these guys to detail them out. Allie was here earlier, and she finally put the finishing touches on the gibbering mouther. It's done. So I will be taking pictures of it later, and I'll probably post it on a couple things. Then we'll get it molded. So a few things I'm very excited about. I'm excited that Ken is blacked out and ready, so I'll probably work on Karen this evening. And Darren is out of the mold, and he looks nice. I got him all trimmed up, but I have yet to base him in black. Both of those are going to be sock masks, so I'll do some sock maskery this evening. Yes, I will show you guys the mouther sculpt. These teeth are for the goat.
It is thick. The air is thick.
Well, which one is that? Is it the chest or the back? That's a chest. Here,
It should look like a chest.
throw it on and send it over there.
It doesn't really have it on.
Well, it has you could drape it. All right, so this chest, it's kind of Groot-ish, and it was made before frickin' Groot's design came out. So,
Stole nothing.
do I call it a win because they designed the exact same thing as me, or do I call it a loss because now it's Groot-esque? So, there you go.
It's a little barky.
Yeah, it's very barky. It's very tree-esque. And I have leg plates for this. I have hands that match, and I have a back piece with like thorny protrusions on
And the
it.
hands are a little more viney.
Yeah, the hands
always
hands
there.
have more vines. But anyway,
I'm gonna set this in the other room so it doesn't get dog chewed.
yes, that's
We'll
a
take
good
it up there
idea.
later because
It
oh my
should
god,
look
the air up
delicious.
there is spoonable.
So, and what I'm doing now is I'm knocking down the clay on these. I'm making them a little more refined. Do me one last favor. There's a pouch right there on the door. In that pouch, I need that. I need that because I'm old.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Pouch.
Hope Gray isn't watching. She'll laugh at me for my oldness. Need
She
glasses.
doesn't laugh because you're old. Old really has nothing to do with it. It's that you're so dad. Don't forget the thumbs up, everybody. Yes, smash that thumbs up button.
Yeah. Okay, Dan. Alexa, countdown. 20 minutes.
Second timer, 20 minutes, starting now.
So I'm setting a 20-minute timer because I want to have these teeth under control at that point in time. And then I'll either start refining them or I'll move on to another project.
Hello, Rachel Powell. Ghost Train Production says, do you have a Facebook page? I can send you a picture of the chest.
Absolutely. It is Stiltby Studios on Facebook. Yeah. I don't know if anyone is on who can send a link possibly or post a link. I don't know. But Stiltby Studios definitely has a Facebook page.
Dark Illusion Mask Company says, do you know any suppliers for black spandex balaclavas in bulk. I can get them on Amazon, but I can only buy them in packs of 2 and 4.
Yes, I buy 100 packs from Alibaba. I buy 100 packs on, no, yeah, Alibaba. AliExpress is okay, but they're more expensive. So I use Alibaba because
Well, access
bigger
stock.
bulk. But it's going to take a few months to get them. It's not like overnight.
Still Beast and the rest of the world, have a great night.
Good night, Stan.
I will send you those things.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you know which one to do.
And
Other things still on the counter back there.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll move on that a little more probably this weekend. Get it wrapped up.
Okay.
David Corson says my sister-in-law's name is Karen,
Good job,
but she
Janine.
used one. Ironic, don't you think?
Well, yes.
Take it easy. Yep.
I
Me
think
and Dan Miles, Big Springsteen said I made a set of fish fangs.
nice.
I will. Right. I still have a lot to learn.
I have made fish fangs before.
There's no shame in the fish fang game.
I think the easiest way to improve a fish is to give them fangs.
Hey, how much for just a hood? For like home masks? Like if you were to retail for just a hood?
25.
25. Rodney, 25 for the hood.
Pretty much anything that I do that turns a half mask into a whole head covering,
Yeah.
$25. I just leave it simple.
I meant to ask you yesterday, and then sculpting like that.
Now I'm going to go to a different tool.
Thank you, Scott Collard.
Thank you. Yeah, I buy 100 packs from them, from Alibaba.
Good evening, Lisa Art.
Lisa!
Hello, Glenn McCain.
I'm getting toothy with it.
No.
Indeed. You are properly trained. Okay.
Weird Kid Show says those teeth look gnarly.
Nearly. Okay. Now that I've given that important message. So, I want these to be as flat as possible because remember I'm gluing them to a flat piece of latex. If I leave them as 3D as they are, then what's going to happen is that I won't have a lot of surface area to glue to the other piece of latex.
These aren't as studies for Stinkor.
No, these teeth, Stinkor has teeth now. Maybe if you're nice, Stacy will show you Stinkor a little later.
He is currently detoothed.
But he had teeth at one point in time today.
He did.
And then she took them out. 'Cause
Rodney
he
says
was,
25 seems cheap for that style of hood. It's the same. Like he sent me pictures of same style you do for
Yeah. Hood and mantle.
wood and mantle.
Yep. Also, I just sent Stan hood and mantle pattern
Nice.
in order for us to cut them with a laser, but that laser is a little too small. So the next laser will be able to cut them. But I also have Skeletor has a bat in his mantle
Yeah.
that we're going to cut out on the laser.
Nice. Ghost Fan says, okay, I sent the photo to Facebook, just reply back when you have time, you're not filming. Catch you later, gotta spend some time with
Hooray! Enjoy the needs.
Stinkor is not done. I did work on him a little bit today, but we've been pushing through apocalypse stuff. I am still working on the crazy squirrel. Well, Glenn McCain, yes, that is me.
What's you?
It says that Stacy out here.
It is.
Philip Earl says those are wicked for a goat. Dan Mouse says sounded like Animal from the Muppets. Michelle Schulte says hope everyone's having a great night.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Glenn. Thank you, Scott Coolhart, for bumping our Teespring store.
Woo!
Okay. Last one just says doing some dental work, eh?
Yes, I'm working on Dirtifus.
Dirtifus.
And one of the things that I have to do is make sure that these teeth aren't aren't touching each other, so I can mold them effectively. One of the last things we had to do on the gibbering mouther was really to give it a make sure all those teeth had a clear path of exit.
Joanne Crowley says, I don't know which is better, the teeth or the sound effects.
La, 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 la.
Shannon must have melon balled the watermelon in there.
It looks like bites are taken out
I
of
was
it.
like pulling a piece and I was like, did the dogs eat this? Like, what happened here?
Yeah, that's Shannon's mother wanted to make like a watermelon salad or something, and she only wanted to use the heart watermelon. So and then she's like, okay, we're done with this. And me and Shannon are like, I can't throw all that watermelon away. That's not going to happen. Okay. And if you can see, just the bottom teeth, I've refined the gum line a little bit. And I'm about to do the same to the top teeth.
Gregory Haynes says, hi, Al. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, just keep grandpa all day. Watermelon.
This is a tool from Ken's Tools, and it's called Itty Bitty. I don't know if you can see that, but that loop tool is Itty Bitty.
Small.
Good for detail and stuff like these teeth.
Thank you, Scott Colhart. Dropping our Stiltbeat Studio shop link.
Thanks, Scott.
Michelle said no pocket cheeseburger tonight.
No. Actually, I ate way too much food earlier today, and I will not eat anything the rest of the day, most likely.
You feasted. It was necessary. Hello, Kenny P.
Currently, I'm not necessarily on keto right now. I went off of keto when Shannon's family was visiting, and I haven't gone back on yet because we have so much food left over. I don't want to waste it. And on keto, there's a lot of food you can't eat.
Ezekiel says pocket soup for the keto man.
Yeah. Keto man.
Thank you guys. It's awfully dusty in here.
What?
I sneezed ish.
Oh. She got the COVID.
Yep, that's it. The dusty coat.
Hold me close, the dusty COVID.
If Glenn Kane says I can go for a pocket sandwich of some kind.
Yeah.
I just saw the based out Karen up there. She looks great.
It's Karen-y. Full of Karen-y goodness.
Full of Karen goodness.
I'm going to do that treatment to these other
She also
teeth.
says Ezekiel says my kids say that every time I cough or sneeze. Yeah, I had a piece of crust go down the wrong way when we were at lunch. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and cough. Like I swear, I'm just dying on your pizza and that, like, of the room.
They're used to people dying on their pizza.
Thank you, Scott Colehart. Pimping out my headdresses. Ronnie Pope says, I haven't seen Karen yet.
Oh, I'm happy with her. As far as people go, she's one of my better sculptures, but I like Darren too.
With Boris. You are filthy. Would you like me to grab her?
You can, sure. This is, right now, it's all about refining. I am working on these teeth and I'm trying to get them to look good.
Here it is, more or less based out Karen. She real mad, y'all.
She angry.
She hangry.
School drop off.
Ezekiel says Karen was in the parking lot this morning at the school drop off. Damn, I had the chance, I didn't take it. Dad says get her a Kit Kat.
Could have took her out.
Joanne says, how long before Stacy's sculpt gets named?
Oh, we could name it tonight if we were up to it.
Ronnie Pope says, I hate to kiss her off.
Well,
Plastic Ninja says looks great.
thank you.
Vicky Springsteen asks, or Vic Springsteen, Vic Springsteen asks, how do you like Teespring?
Well, so far, here's what I like. I like that we can have a funny moment here on the live stream. And if it sticks with me, then I can go in, I can make a t-shirt really quick and post it on the website tomorrow. I'm not out $1,000 for every t-shirt idea because I have to buy a minimum of 60. You know?
Joanne Crowley says, by the way, you did excellent on that Stacy?
You did indeed.
Chad Smith said you're going to cast those in resin.
These teeth will be latex, actually.
Roddy Pope asks how the feet turn out.
Turned out great. I'm very happy with it. I should be able to start working on them. Like I said, I think this weekend I've got a one heck of a molding schedule to maintain, but I can do it.
Ezekiel suggested miasma. Miasma? Named for stinkor.
Well, that's funny. If you have miasma, then we're not making fun of you. Maybe Ezekiel is, but he's from Australia.
Joanne says, oh yeah, the feet.
We're not going to name the feet sculpt. I'm going to name it Monster Feet.
Left foot.
Yeah, teeth are deceptively difficult. There are some things that, you know, they're difficult to sculpt. They're such a prominent feature, especially on monster type characters. So you kind of have to nail them. If you get it wrong, everybody knows and they all laugh at you.
Joanne says, Monster Feet 2020. Rodney
Yes.
says, big and small monster feet. Use yourself the small ones too.
Yes.
HBK Styles, what up from Peoria, Illinois?
Oh, rocking in Peel.
Hey, Rue.
It's a Roo.
Hey, Rue.
What's up, buddy?
I was telling Allie earlier, it was lovely that every single person who had been on to guest sculpt came on to drop me
Support.
some encouragement.
Yeah.
Give support. Y'all, that meant a lot. It was nice. Thank you.
Because we know how I do in the support department. That sucks less than I thought it would.
And we recognize a compliment when received. Big Dog says, hello, Alan and Stacy.
What's up?
Hugo says, Stacy, how's the spatula cat? He's good. He's missing me right now because I've been here all day.
You assume he's been here.
Oh, I know for sure.
Maybe.
That one especially. He's my Klingon cat.
Oh, okay.
When I'm at home and moderating on one of your lives, he curls up and sets his head on my wrist, like covering it.
Yeah.
So while I'm trying to like type stuff, he's like, "Excuse me, that's my headrest. Do you mind?" Rue says, "Gotta know where to find compliments from Ellen."
Under all the crap I talk.
Ezekiel says, "I love the dog antique shirt, Ellen."
Yeah.
Was that dogs? I think that was a chemical.
I actually think it was carburetor cleaner.
Yeah.
I think I was soaked through with carburetor cleaner. Alexa, stop. That timer was for me working on the teeth to make sure I was on track.
Uh-huh.
Alexa, count down 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
And I feel like I'm on track.
Good.
If I was not making significant progress on the teeth, then I would switch projects.
Rue says, "Dang, you did it again."
It's a gift. So, how do I watch the TV show What We Do in the Shadows?
You get onto Hulu?
It's on Hulu?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you a Hulu?
We do have a Hulu account.
There you go.
I haven't actually been on it yet, but Shannon has.
It's worth it. It's really funny.
When we stopped doing cable, it's like, well, why not get Hulu too? I mean,
Yeah, might as well.
and then we have all of the things that are not cable, which do cable's job. And I'm very happy with that.
Big
Can you
guy
guys
says,
see what I'm doing?
Teeth are my nemesis.
You know what? Teeth are time. Teeth are time and energy, and you just have to work on them, work on them, work on them at the right time, because I'm going to be able to get these to a point, and then my clay is going to be too wet for me to do any more, and I'll have to stop.
Horror Beauty says, yay, teeth. Linda Kane says it's pretty funny.
You know what? I like that style of humor. That's a style of humor that my friends and I just fall into naturally, and I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Lisa Art says, I love what we do. Have you seen the movie?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Linda Kane says, my wife even liked it. Gray says, Steve has been screamed for you. That's our social anxiety cat. She's like, where are you? Why did you go? Rachel Powell says, I don't remember what these teeth go to.
See, that's the nature of my problem. I have so many things going on. These go to the goat, though. These go to several versions of the goat.
Tony Sosa, same question. Rachel Powell says, I can get these teeth to a point. Good one.
Yeah.
Cobwebs Candlesticks is here. Hello, Haunt fam.
What's up, man?
Christopher Lazat says Tubi is a great streaming service that's owned by Fox and is free. They have lots
Yes.
of classic horror.
Yes, they do. They have lots of terrible horror. Oh, man.
Definitely classic.
Wonderfully terrible. And I mean that in the best possible way. And now I'm sort of just shaving off. I'm shaving off the teeth to make them sharper.
Hi guys. All right, I'm gonna bring you this chair. I'm gonna take the escalator because you had this last night. So what are you looking for? Well, right now I'm just gonna read comments. But if you're here, then I will probably tinker around with this stuff a little bit.
We get 2 sculpting lottery days.
There you are now.
I'm putting a little bend in the teeth too.
Yes, you do. Sorry, I nested over there. Coach Council says, damn phone died. I'm stuck in a car with the charger.
Sorry, man. Okay, so I feel pretty good about these teeth now. Now, see, they're much sharper. They're much more refined. They're scarier teeth. I actually see a tooth here. It's kind of bent the wrong way. That's not scary. Gotta fix that. Am I caught up on questions?
Yes. He is currently. Alright, just wait. Awesome.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, nice sharp teeth. These are for goats. These will fit on the goat mask. And when I'm done with them, what I will do is I will keep this board and just sculpt other sets of teeth, you know, because I'm going to have more teeth than I need sculpted.
Jensen says, hello, Alan's wife.
As he should. What's that?
Would you like? So you see
Like there's a monster in the
Okay,
door,
thank you.
a green one.
Nice to see them. I'm good, thank you. Got home and Tony was like, oh, so you told my Twilight story, huh? I was like, look.
You ratted on them. Yeah, there's ice in the bottom drawer. And there's cups right there. I'm gonna rinse one out. Oh, now I can see.
Tutward Studios asks, is the goat going to be flopped?
In some versions, yes. And I'm going to very quickly mold this.
Molding it in silica?
Me to get you set up, honey?
Okay. I put it in the freezer and we hold it down.
Very simple sculpture, simple mold. It's very easy when you are sculpting something this small to get really caught up in details and don't take this or but do too much. This is part of a whole, and remember to keep treating it like it's part of a whole. This is not the finished product. This is not the only thing that's going to be there. It's part of a whole. I could spend 6 hours sculpting these teeth. I really could do that. I could, switch them to monster clay, really take my time. I could spend 20 hours sculpting these teeth.
Anyone here on the goat list?
That won't necessarily make the teeth any better. It won't make the goat any better, per se.
Are you going to mold the teeth in latex?
No, I'm molding the teeth with plaster because I'm pouring the teeth up in latex. I want the finished product to be latex, so I can easily attach them to the latex mask. And I have to because these teeth need to bend because the goat's muzzle is round. The goat's muzzle is rounded, so the teeth I'm going to apply over that, and I'm just going to bend them.
How's it gonna go?
Yes.
Good night, Michael Lassiter.
Would you suggest monster clay for fine, small latex?
Absolutely do. Monster clay is great for that. It's where it excels. I need to mix up a bit of the old plaster on us. That's not what we wanted to do. There we go. Look at the side of Stacy sculpting.
Does Hobby Lobby carry super sculpt?
Yes, they do. It's a little pricey there, though, so I would prefer to buy it online. You can find it cheaper on Amazon by a good bit.
Do you make more YouTube money if I watch the entire ad?
I'm not allowed to tell you that I make more, it's against my contract if I tell you that I make more money. But I will tell you that ad revenue is the main money maker on YouTube. And as an informational purpose, you do make more the longer or the more of an ad is watched.
Stigor is going to be huge.
Yes. Yes. Be a large boy.
Stacy's needs a name. It's going to be tough. Anyone here can supply this minion's backstory.
So, what basically, he is an evil bad guy who smells really bad. And his whole job is to go places and smell bad and make other people leave. So, you want to take over a castle, you send in Stinkor, and he smells so bad that everybody leaves the castle, and then you can take it over. That's what he do. He is known to be trifled with.
Here's the written consensus. Chad Smith says, I was just thinking of getting it because it would be quicker and cheaper than Monster Clay.
Yes, now, but Sculpting though, like, Sculpting is meant to be baked. It's a polymer clay. So you might do better getting something from Hobby Lobby that is just an oil-based clay that is sulfur-free.
Here's a remark. Just to be clear, what is the smell like?
Yes.
Patchouli oil, actually.
In the
The toy, they put patchouli in the patchouli oil in the plastic when they molded him.
It says that's pretty lame.
Well, yes, yes it is. But as a toy, it made this 8-year-old boy very happy. And I picked him to make because he has a unique look. And that is, you know, he looks very unique. He has skunk.
Are you picking names? Because they're throwing names out there.
Let's see.
They I didn't think you had actually pointed names or anything, but they're.
Kenny P. Kenny P. Your job is to listen to all the names coming in and pick the best one, okay? Kenny P. Your name is to listen to all the name. Your job, listen to all the names coming in and pick the best name, okay? It is now 8:08. Let's name this sucker at 8:20. Is that like a political figure in Australia? Is that why you guys are saying that? I don't know who Stroming is. Foreigners are very abreast of American politics, but we don't know anything about the rest of the world.
Superhero that is too lazy to bake, so he sneaks behind it. Such roaming is the fish, sweet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. In building my mold wall, I just mashed my tooth apart.
No.
Hooray! So now I eat.
Rancid.
Flatulator, squeaking funk, Sir Halitosis, rancid,
Not his breath that stinks though. He just
sphincter,
sphincter.
Sir stinks a lot. Who did that?
Who did that? Alexa, stop.
Our beauty said it is a lightly salted fermented Baltic sea herring sweet.
Okay.
He says it's the worst smell. So strong.
Yes.
No, Lisa, we don't need more puns. No.
Give him a serious name. He's a serious
She says,
boy.
where's 1980? People with puns. No.
Yes, I will veto a name that I just don't like, and I probably won't give it a pun name. The only pun name that slipped through was Hammer Time.
And really, that was awesome.
Yeah, it's a hammerhead shark. You gotta call it Hammer Time. Okay, now that I fixed my sculpture, I'm gonna mold it again. You know, septic wouldn't be a bad name. Like septic.
Cesspool. KP says, Alcinel and can is so strong to mix cuisines.
Ooh.
It says Q trip.
Call him Pepe.
Christopher Lazote says there's a creature of legend called sculpting.
Yes, there is.
There's a video of
Social
me throwing
distancing.
up when the laws open the can of sewer strong. Lisa says, still looking for a hammer time blank someday.
I haven't even pulled Hammer Time out of the mold. But after I get it pulled out of the mold, then we can yell at the wife for not getting it posted to the website. But for now, I haven't. It's poured up. Like I could pull it tonight. I could pull Hammer Time tonight and show them to you guys tonight. But we'll get there. You do.
No.
Odorous. Rancid. Long.
Pong. What?
It's just like, look, I don't write these.
Okay.
Philip Earl says, please, pull him.
I will. Fine.
Commode explain.
Yeah, probably not going to go for that one. He's a Komodo dragon. That's funny.
Like funny, haha.
Right. Funny the other one.
Yeah, that's good. Kind of gives me some bar vibes.
Yeah.
Honey, do you listen to Guar?
Well, listen to Guar.
Yes.
Not regularly, but I have heard Guar. But
Okay. I was just curious because I couldn't name them.
it's not your kind of music. It's not really my
No.
music, but I listen. Try everything. It's like food. I'll listen to everything. Like food. I'll taste whatever food is what.
I might make an exception for Mr. Strong.
I throw it.
Sometimes the gods smile upon you, and you mix up exactly the right amount of flat. Sometimes.
Why did you ask me if I listen to Guar?
Because you made a comment that sounded like a Guar name. Right, but she said yes. She agreed, and I didn't know that my wife knew who Guar was. I don't know.
Finding out new things every day.
What's the band with the fire and the
Monster.
Rammstein? Yeah, I didn't know she was a Rammstein fan, but she is.
They have lots of songs.
You are.
Lots of music.
You are.
Cliff
Honey,
Sharp.
we need to start watching What We Do in the Shadows TV show on Hulu.
That would require,
So let's set aside an evening
what? Pick the evening, okay?
from this point forward, let's say Thursdays. Because, listen, here's my plan, right? I'm off. I don't do, well, off is a strong word, but I don't do a live feed on Tuesday night because I have to prep YouTube Wednesday. And then Wednesday, we have Sculptapalooza, which is like the big sculpting lottery show. But I think that's a lot of fun. And then Thursday, I could also take that night off and watch TV with the wife.
What brought this on?
Tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, it's a heck of a pace. And just peeling back a little bit would be good. You know? And there's things that are falling behind because I'm not sitting on the computer.
Okay, to be fair, you
Yeah.
can't answer emails and watch the show.
That's true.
Because then you're not relaxing.
But the show doesn't take like 4 hours.
But you're not relaxing. That's
That's-
the point.
That's true.
If you are researching, if you're researching for a costume, then you're working. And if you're researching for a costume and not watching the show, you might as well just be in here.
That's
Even
true.
when you're laying in the pool or the hot tub, you're on your phone doing what?
Working.
Working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we going to sit on the couch and you're going to work, or are we going to sit on the couch and watch a TV show? It's not like I can't see you, so
Oh,
make a
crap.
face.
I forgot.
I can see you.
Kenny P, what names do you like so far?
Kenny P says Rancid is holding the lead right now. Rick, woman. You feel like your teenagers are here?
Yes. While he's gone, you guys want to see Stinkor, who we're naming? He's still not done, and right now he doesn't have his top row teeth in. Yep, da-da. Thank you. There we go. So yeah, he's coming along.
Happen and Mojo says that you should watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. See your doppelganger bomb. And for the record, if you choose to watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I'll be doing it alone. I know that's a cartoon with foul-mouthed critters.
That is true.
Nice.
Come along.
It is. It is. That starts smoother rating it.
Smooth rating.
Yeah.
What tool would you recommend for the smooth rating?
I'd probably go brush. Well, oddly, the easiest way to do it is give it a texture first.
Okay.
Give the whole thing a texture. Maybe touch your clay. You want to go half brush. Like half brush. And then you can spin your brush as you're working. And then from that texture, it's very easy to smooth out. Okay. Honey, what names did Kenny P say was in the lead?
Rancid.
Rancid? Not bad. I'm going to set this mold somewhere else so I can continue to work.
Look at Stacy's.
Thanks, guys.
It's like I'm carrying a bowl full of soup.
The dog says bad dog, always blame the dog.
What are you playing Bella for?
On the tube. What all are you working on tonight? This is just me asking.
So there's so many things.
I know. What are you focused on? You are focused.
I'm about to work on Rodney's doll mask and start painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Rodney's tuned out. I was here earlier, I think Rodney's gone.
So I should work on someone else's
I don't
stuff.
know, Rodney is still there? I think Rodney tuned out. Guys, did Rodney leave? Did I see that?
He said he was going to go watch a movie with his wife.
Is he going to do work while he does it? Woo! Okay.
Tough room! Tough room!
Yeah, Rodney's not here.
Okay.
You get way over
Then why don't we pull out Karen?
Take the camera?
No, Karen's right here. We're going to pull Karen over here.
That's
Paint her.
Yeah. We're going to paint here.
Yes. Look where Karen's at.
Oh my.
Cobwebs Candlestick says booty juice.
No.
Booty juice?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know how I feel about booty juice. Maybe I do know how I feel about booty juice. Okay. What?
Y'all.
Okay. Here we have a Karen in the wild.
Did you close the teeth?
Nope.
Not this time.
Forgot. I got carried away.
Correct, Linda, you did not pledge the teeth.
Nope. But it's a small mold. I'm sure it'll clear out. Alexa, countdown. 20 minutes.
Alarm for what time?
8:45.
Alarm set for 8:45 p.m.
Rude. Change your ALEXA's name to computer.
No, no.
Alexa, set an alarm for 4:45 a.m.
Alarm for what time?
It's so mean. Poor Rue.
Let's see how we did. Let's see if we got Rue. I might have said it too fast.
Michelle Schultz said, OMG, Alan, 4 devices.
Sorry about
Rue
that.
just said, alien
What's funny is mine didn't pick it up.
Oh.
Gregory hates curse you, Alan Hobbs.
To be able to,
Oh, for detailing?
yeah.
Sure.
So then you're your team.
Okay.
Stay on. 8:25, did you decide?
Oh! Kenny P, it is now time. Would you please tell us the name that you want to put forth as the Stinkor sculpt replacement?
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Rancid.
You're going to Wichita. All right, Rancid.
I like Rancid. Rancid. Rancid works.
And the names are still coming, regardless of the fact that they've changed.
Well,
Restaurant, Whippy the Pooh,
Whippy the
Squeeze Cheese.
I did see one that especially struck me as funny, but I would never pick it as the name. I saw it as I walked by. Sharticus.
Sharkus or Shaddix?
I think it was Sharticus, which sounds like Spartacus, which is
And if you're going with Shad, it has to be Shadka.
And suddenly we're all 11 years old.
Oops. Tony's at home cringing. I can feel it right now.
yeah.
He doesn't think that's funny.
I don't really either. But I can appreciate the quality of Sharticus.
Yeah.
Like that, I mean, that took some effort. Okay. So, obviously I'm getting ready to glue this on. She's going to have quite a bit of hair, so that's pretty great. Why is that great? It's going to hide some sins. Have a little nick right there. Fix that.
Rancid will straight to a big Tim Armstrong. Seems like we're safe.
Yeah, Rancid works. Rancid works. I'm glad that my crack legal team looked into that for me. I appreciate it, everybody. That's right.
So that's two people that still use crap taste in music since this evening.
Who was the other one?
Rue, Ricky and Rue are going head to head again on music here. We're going to talk about music, you know Ezekiel's going to pop on.
Am I the other person with crap taste in music?
Dan and Ron.
No.
Yeah, I like hair metal. I like a lot of stuff, but I'm not a super passionate music guy.
You're not. You like music, but you don't.
No, yeah, I don't buy music.
Even
I don't even steal music. So let's be clear. If music is in my life, then I purchased it. However, I just, that's not something.
And I, on the other hand, have music that has to be with me every moment of the day.
Yes.
Because you never know when you're going to need to hear it. That's why the Lord gave us iPods.
Is that why the Lord gave us iPhones?
Lord's DJs.
The Lord gave us iPods with 64 gigs of
64 gigs, you sweet precious angel, baby.
I think that's old school. Yeah.
Maybe so, but that's what I have, and it's not full yet. I'm working.
Spotify.
Shannon also, she has an app that listens to songs and tells her where she can buy it.
Yeah, she's
That's the one. Yeah.
If Alan sees me anywhere and there's music like playing over, a speaker somewhere, and I take my phone and I'm doing this, he knows I'm trying to catch a song.
Yep, she will jump a chain
I have
to walk
to know.
closer to
My
a
God,
speaker
what is that song?
to Shazam a song.
You gotta have it.
That is adorable.
So I am working on.
There's music I just you can't leave the house without it. It must be on the first one.
Yeah.
Alan is not all like that.
No. I don't even know all the words of the songs I like.
So,
How do you keep all that together?
that's a big step for you. That word says you have to have the music. Chad says, wow, I don't think my Google laundry doesn't justify this. Here. What's the longest it's taken you to complete a project from start to finish?
Oh, good Lord. There was a styrofoam dinosaur skeleton in our backyard for like what felt like 2 years. And it moved, well, it was back there for about a year. And then it moved to storage. And I didn't put it up until 6, 7 years later. So let's say 7 years. It's probably the longest.
Playing with the sides of my face.
Ruth says, actually, I pretty much like everything. I can appreciate almost all the music. Ruth, I agree.
Shannon is very much that way.
I'm very much so.
We'll be in like an Indian grocery store. And she's like, oh, I like this song. I'm like, I don't know that one. That's Daniel. I have no idea.
Watch your Bollywood.
Yeah. So the first time, right, Netflix did me in because I would, back when it was mail order, I would order movies. I would order movies just based off of the cover. I see a cool picture. I don't read the description. I just order the movie. So that has done me in several times. One was it was the story of Tamerlane, who is he's a conqueror, and that's cool. And I'm like, yeah, this looks cool. I mean, it's got great costumes on the front of it. There's going to be sword fighting. It's going to be awesome. And I said, I think it was made in India. And Shannon goes, it's an Indian movie? I didn't know they have singing and dancing. I had no idea.
It was a Bollywood movie.
Oh, it was completely
So they started
Bollywood.
singing and dancing. I'm like, oh, this is fabulous. She got us Bollywood.
I was so
He
annoyed.
was so mad.
Ah.
Of course, I don't watch it because Bollywood a scream. I mean, he was just loving it. Not. But that's not the story I was talking
Oh, the
about. Tell
gay werewolves in the
tell
fur
the
coats.
gay werewolves.
Yeah. So another Netflix
Yes.
movie. It was called Werewolves of Something. And I'm like, okay, werewolf movie, sold. Click, send it to me.
Send me that.
And it was not werewolves. It was gay men in fur coats. And they weren't actually werewolves either. Just so you know.
Just
He couldn't get his hands on the remote fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, oh no, I don't want this. I don't want this. Abort.
I said,
Abort.
What are you watching?
Terrible.
Is there a conversation we have to
I didn't
have?
know.
Terrible. So after that, I started reading about. I started reading the descriptions because to me it was any horror movie. Yes, I want it. Any monster movie. Yes, I want it. But no, not anymore. And then there was a horror movie, which was. I was reading the description, and they didn't mention like these aren't just zombies; these are gay zombies with lots of full frontal nudity.
Yeah.
That was called Otto Up with Dead People, is what that one was called.
Up with it.
Yes. It was about zombie rights,
And
is what
yet-
the description said.
Sure
It
did,
did
but I
not
walked in.
it did not say that in the description at all. I'm like, okay.
What are we watching?
I'm a modern dude. I understand there's gay zombies out there probably.
Well,
That's cool.
Bruce says, a certain monster puppet at dark hour is starting to be quite strung out.
Oh yeah. We started a giant worm. In what's the month before March?
February.
February. I don't want to have to say all 12. I can do it if I say all 12. So we started a giant worm in February, and he is sitting in the mold. We haven't finished it yet.
Ruggedly Handsome says it couldn't possibly be better than Zombievers.
Listen,
Zombievers was good.
You actually watched.
I did. I watched all of Zombie. I watched it to the end.
Ezekiel says you are digging a deep hole, Mr. Hobbs.
That's how I roll. Dig deep or go home.
Ah, hi Jamie Paxton. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was werewolves of something, and they were just gay men in fur coats. I was so mad. I'm looking forward to a good new werewolf movie.
Was it Hollywood? Chad Smith, wow, I'm not touching that one.
I was like, yes, send me 5 DVDs in the mail.
I did know some music in an Indian grocery store.
Yeah,
That's right.
all the time. That happens a lot. We're at MHC, and then Shannon is, we're at this store off of in downtown Columbus. It's this very foreign store, and I'm looking for costume stuff.
Turkish store.
Yeah, Turkish store, and Shannon's like, oh, this is great music, and the guy who owns the store, he like gives her a shot of whiskey or something, and then it was very early in the morning. He gives her booze. And he's like, here, take this burned CD that I made of my favorite Turkish disco music.
Of this Turkish music.
Okay.
That was great.
Yeah.
I made a friend, Balut. He was cool. He made the scrapbook. We did put contact cement on the cloth.
Yes.
balaclava.
I want to say baklava so bad. I want to say baklava.
That's because we just talked about that Turkish store.
Yeah, I know. Balaclava. Will it seep through to the head form underneath?
It will seep through to the head form underneath, but it won't stick really well because this bond is only going to be one-sided. The way that contact cement works, it has to be on two sides and pressed together. So unless I coated the head form in contact cement and the cloth, let them dry, and then stuck them together, it's not going to bond. It'll only bond if it's on both sides, and then you press it together after it's dry. So I am protected by adhesion science.
Ezekiel, it was. The Turkish music was beautiful. It was a great, he had such good music in there, and he just went and burned me a CD of all of his music, and it was, what a gift. It was so cool. I loved it. Really good. Where am I? Gotta back up.
Abba is bad. What? Come on.
I don't,
Don't they need hard glass? No.
it's blonde.
Blondie? Are they similar?
They're also blonde.
They're both.
I don't know.
They're dancing queen.
Oh, okay.
Will it still be sticky if you pull it off?
No, it will not.
Chad Smith says the only music anyone should listen to is One Direction. Okay. Big Dog says that he makes baklava around Christmas. He could send a care pack.
Oh, yes, please.
I would appreciate said care package.
I'm gonna set my own PO box though because they send treats here I don't get me.
No, you won't.
Ezekiel says One Direction. I thought we named Sleeper already. Oh, Ezekiel.
That was funny. That was good. That was
Talking
good.
about music.
Listen, he doesn't know he's beautiful, okay?
Is that a One Direction song?
I
Is that
have, I have teenage daughters, I'm allowed to
Is
do
that the catch a grenade for you
No.
people? No?
That's
Okay. He's not One Direction?
no.
Okay, I thought they were like a thing. I thought they were together.
No, Bruno Mars. Oh. Stacey, I make a mark.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I might have to go fortify this.
Fortify, I'll hold down the fort.
1980 says, Hanson changed the world.
They did bebop, yes.
Handsome. It said, if your kids listen to any of that, you are a bad parent.
Listen, I'm never ever going to restrict what my kids can listen to music-wise.
Rachel Powell.
Never, ever. Because the fastest way to give them terrible taste in music is to say, you're not allowed to listen to that. Because then all they want to listen to is that.
And you know what? Music is a different world
It's
now.
not music.
Music is a different world than what I grew up with. And I watched more through my sister because I knew that wasn't me. But my sister listened to stuff and, a lot. And you had to go and buy the music you wanted to listen to or just suffer through what was on the radio. And now it's like, I'll ask one of the people at home, like, oh, what are you listening to? And they're like, it's an industrial band from Kazakhstan. I found them online, and now they're my favorite. And no one's else. Everyone's listening to different things.
Dwarf heavy metal.
Yeah, dwarf heavy metal. I mean, yeah, that didn't exist.
Yeah, but that's kind of amazing though.
It is amazing.
It's
It is.
amazing.
I'm not saying it's bad.
It's amazing also in the way that, we're talking to someone in Australia right now.
Yes.
That still blows my mind. But I'm still amazed every time an airplane goes off the ground. That's every time an airplane takes off. It's amazing to me. Are you kidding me when you do that? That's just crazy. But that's cool though that you can experience music from all around.
It is.
And pop music is popular,
I
for
love
lots of reasons.
And
No.
there are musicians who they have a big following online, but they don't sell albums and they
And
don't.
on the radio.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you put my iPod on shuffle,
Things will get weird.
very good. But it makes me very, very happy. Okay, sorry guys, let me catch up here. So, Alan, where did you get your shop air filters? What brand are they?
They are Grizzly. These are from Grizzly. I'm actually very happy with them.
Chad Smith says, I can't even listen to music I like. No radio station to play it around here. 90s rock.
Spotify, y'all. Spotify.
I'm actually I'm about to buy YouTube Premium just so I can listen to, because what I started listening to is, honey, what's that music called that I like?
Airband?
No.
Synth.
Yeah, dark synth, like 80s horror soundtrack type music. That's really nice to listen to when I'm working alone in the shop because it's got rhythm to it, and I like to work with a little bit of rhythm, and it's fast. I tried listening to music from the 90s today, like 91, 92, 93, and it's also slow now. I guess music has just gotten faster.
What is cool about this is that this feed is so diverse that
Yes.
they are throwing their opinions out. Like, I can't even keep up with their opinions, but they're throwing them out there. And it's really cool because everybody's is different.
Rachel Powell said
I just love that.
the Who is awesome, the HU. That's that dwarf and metal band. That's why I was like, yes, Rachel Powell, you get me.
Hollywood, Bloody Wood is a great Indian heavy metal music. I really like the Who, a Mongolian metal band.
There.
Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. I grew up with Pink Floyd at home and old country like Reba McEntire fancy on the school bus. I love all music except bluegrass, says Rachel Powell.
Oh, no bluegrass.
1980 says auto tune. Wait a minute. Let me read 1980s first.
Before you read it out loud.
Okay. 1980 says auto tune makes everyone a crappy posse.
I wish I were.
Hipster before hipsters were a thing. Says CS Creations. Alan was a hipster.
You like to perform.
Network says, growing up, we only had what was in the music store and radio. Joanne Crowley says that she likes most music. Rue Newman says, the Who was great. I just heard an awesome collabos with them and a woman from Hailstorm. Nice. Ezekiel says, the problem with current music, it's more about selling trainers and perfume than musicians.
Are trainers jogging suit?
How everything is.
Wait, no, are trainers shoes? What are trainers?
Yeah, like she's. to make records isn't a record, an event. The event is people playing music in a room. Now everything is cross-market. We've got sunglasses and shoes or guns and drugs and choose.
Alexa, stop.
Whose timer was that?
Those yours.
For what?
Do you even know?
Oh, it was for the mole. And I just checked it.
Synthwave or John Carpenter soundtracks.
Yeah.
Adhesion on Sirius Radio.
Hey, somebody go into the Facebook group and start a music recommendations thread, because there's some bands that have been popped up here that I would like to check out, that I'm 100% not willing to watch several hours worth of.
You mean you don't watch the live feeds all the time?
I do watch the live feeds all the time. Generally, the ones I'm in, I don't go back and revisit unless there's something that happened in chat that I need to remember.
But you're a musician, so
Yeah.
you know that's.
And I'm here right now, otherwise I would
Yeah.
go ahead and start that thread myself.
Stacy is a musician too.
Not a good one, but I am one.
Trainers or sneakers.
1980 says, fourscore and a lot of years ago, I helped a friend make tracks for his studio. So my business
Is this a joke? Who even knows? Texturing does bring them together a little bit.
Magic
Does,
Art
doesn't it?
says, listen to Kitty in a Casket, all rockabilly with a horror theme.
Do you like horror pops?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
That is fun.
They're like psychobilly.
Kitty in a Casket. Bruce says, Kitty in a Casket, I saw them live in Germany. Stacy, what do you play?
I play the bass. I play some guitar. Play a little bit of piano. And I sing.
I can anger lots of people with a harmonica.
You're actually a very good harmonica player.
You gotta do the Bob Dylan, just put the whole thing in your mouth.
I don't have to do that. I know where my harmonica has been.
Normally when the world is normal, more or less, I play bass in my dad's like classic rock, country-ish, blues-ish,
Bandish.
bandish. Yeah, it's a jam band. We come hang out at the grandma's house and play. I'm missing it real bad, truth be told, because we haven't done it since March. Yeah.
Alan, any idea when you're going to flock live?
Listen. Not that kind of channel.
No. Like I don't know. Just life is so weird. And there's so much going on. I don't have a mask right now that I need to do for someone that needs flocking. Probably the first one you'll see flocked is a goat, because I'm going to make a three-eyed goat and flock it to see if it looks good before I do it for the commission goats that I have. So there you go. This is not dry enough.
Here.
So I'm going to whip out the goat.
What works plays the drums?
Nice.
Stephen Bishop. Steve Bishop. Okay, all the older people remember when we sat in the front of our cassette players for hours making our own mixtapes.
Oh yeah.
I do remember that.
Bruce says, they don't speak any English, by the way, thus the space in waiters song. Space in waiters.
Space waiters.
Halloween is an awesome harmonica. My dad used to play a mean harmonica since
Rue, what was the name of the band that does the Tarot Train, the Tarot Train? What band was that? Transylvania Terror Train.
The clown coming out of the end of that hole reminds me of a vertical egg thing.
Oh, the Rolo. The Rolo. Yeah, it's a Rolo egg cooker. Yes.
And of course he says, Bob Dylan, hometown boy up here. My girlfriend recently got into barncore, heavy metal played on medieval instruments.
Yes, hardcore.
Sitting on by the radio waiting for the right song to play, Stephen Fisher.
And being super pissed when the DJ would talk through the intro or the outro.
Right?
We're like, no, shut up.
Rue Newman plays harmonica.
You do? I didn't know you played harmonica, Rue.
Chad Smith says, I really dig Royal Blood. 1980 says, not a joke. We built a studio and was trying to start a label of electronic tracks made for his clients, although it's habits more important than its actual success in practice. I highly recommend Blitz Kid, Calabresi, and to a lesser extent, Tiger Art pieces will happen in Montreal. Ezekiel says, I will go see any band if they are crap live. I will write them off. Captain Clegg and the Night Creatures.
Yes, that was it. Captain Clegg.
Rue says, oh my God, I don't remember. Don't tell me to have they do that again. We did have him working on that for an hour.
I needed to know who
Oh
it
my
was.
God, don't do it, Rue. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. That was us driving to Chicago last year. And well, I'll just do some more time.
When it's time.
The terror train. The terror
That's all I
train.
can remember.
That's all I knew about the song.
I
I knew
find
it.
the song. It's like, oh, what is the song? It's terrible. We're so tired now. Rue, you play harmonica. We need a solo for the Creeper song, says Ezekiel. 1980 says, a little bit left field, but Lindsay Sterling for a violin.
Yes. She's a very good violin player. Not a great human, but a good violin player.
Oh, Anita shirt sketched up of Alan driving a
The dun terror train. The terror train. Good song. That's all I remember.
Alan painting mask.
Nope.
Duh.
Yes, I am painting a mask. I am. Painting.
What mask is that?
This is a three-eyed goat.
Ezekiel says, I used to work for Guitar Street, traveled everywhere with bands from all genres. Some bands you think will be good, are garbage, and some you think will be crap, end up being amazing.
I saw a band live once. It was my job to go to concerts with my sister, who is 2 years older than me, but tiny, kind of as security, I guess. And Poison, Slaughter, and Bullet Boys we saw. Slaughter is the worst band I've ever seen live. Just noise. They were really, really ungood.
And Alan would Createx airbrush paint used alone be okay on a latex?
Yeah, it pretty much would, because the Tex and Createx is latex. It's not as good as mixing your own, but it has some stretch, so it's not terrible.
Currently tonight, big conversation, which is fun. Hey, Paul.
I also like a lot of comedy music, like, which I forget, like, I had a handful of friends who were, like, seriously listening, like Ninja Sex Party and Jonathan Bolton.
I know who John Colton is.
I forget it. Skull Crusher Mountain.
Right, exactly. And people have turned me on to Skull Crusher Mountain.
They just have totally half monkey monster to please you. But I get the feeling that you don't like it. What's with all the screaming? You like monkeys, you like ponies. Maybe you don't like monsters so much. Maybe I use too many monkeys.
Don't put that whole thing up there on the t-shirt.
Isn't it enough to know that I ruined a pony making a gift for you?
Ezekiel says, no doubt would have to be the worst I've ever seen.
No
Really?
doubt. They were bad live? Oh,
Now, I
that's
saw
a
that
shame.
same lineup here in Irvine Amphitheater, California. Slaughter was bad here too.
Yeah. It was like, is that feedback? Oh no, that's the vocalist.
Try and land something there. Alan, how well would your latex paint mat mix work on EVA foam?
It works well, actually. I've used it quite a bit.
Do you remember the Dr. Demento TV shows on Saturday night? They weren't TV shows, Dr. Demento shows. Transylvania Terror Train by Captain Clegg and the Night Creatures.
Yes, good stuff.
They're Rue, I thought you weren't gonna do it.
I actually, honey, you asked me a question and I answered it really quick, and then you started talking about something else. It was just a second ago. What was it?
About Dr. Demento.
Before that, right before that.
The EVA foam.
Yes, EVA foam.
Latex paint.
Lately, I've been priming my EVA foam with thinned contact cement. I thin it down about 6 parts xylene and 1 part contact cement, and that is a real good base. Lots of paints stick better to EVA foam.
Good enough. Not painted with EVA foam.
Yeah. It's actually in a can over there.
I
And
saw
it's labeled.
what label thin the
Yeah.
contact cement wash. That'll be Sunday. Someday.
What color is gray and pink mixed together? Green?
It just makes it slightly less.
Well, like, what would you name it? Would you name it Grink? I think Grink is a good name for a color. This is red. I don't want red, I want pink.
It's like red, not white. Or so there was.
Bruce said, I cheated and looked up the old conversation with Jake. Had to ask him.
Does it not come up when you just Google tearing?
No.
Now, you know what? I don't know what to say because as a rule, it's not hard to find things when you look them up. Maybe it's depends on
Yeah.
information. But in the car, I'm not kidding, it became,
Not forthcoming.
absolutely intense. He had to know.
All right, so I am probably at my worst when I'm driving because I want the people with me to look things up online that I randomly think of. That is
That's
something.
actually part of my story time.
It's true. I want people to look things
Oh
up
my God,
that
guys.
I randomly think of, and it might not have any bearing at all on what we're doing,
It doesn't.
but it's if my brain goes there, I can't look it up, and I'm driving them around, so I figure they should just look it up for me.
What is astounding is, listen, wife, look up and I'll look something up. And he said, wife, okay, now look this up. Now tell me about this. Oh, wife, look at that bear. Wife, look at that deer. Wife, look at that bird. And I can't, I'm Googling for you. Ah, puce is the color you're looking for. Puce.
Gray and pink.
Joanne says, looking forward to seeing the goat.
I like green, but puce is okay, I guess.
6-to-1 xylene to contact cement.
Correct.
As an EVA primer. Cool.
Correct.
Xylene doesn't melt the EVA foam?
No, not at all. See, now listen. EVA is a very stable foam. Foam is such a crazy word because it means a lot of different things. People think that all kinds of foam are eaten by spray paint. only expanded polystyrene foam, EPS foam, is eaten by concrete, or EPS extruded polystyrene is eaten by spray paint or eaten by other things. Upholstery foam is very stable. You can spray paint it. EVA foam, very stable. So it's only a certain kind of foam that is eaten by spray paint.
Safety or color. What color is transparent?
Any color.
None of it.
Ezekiel says, I am the same, Alan, except Siri is an idiot. I'm a dumb person. Do goats have whiskers? And will you put any on whiskers?
No, I will not. I generally do not put on whiskers because they detract from the look of the mask. It tends to be all that people focus on, and it actually is detrimental to your finished mask product. Unless it is something that 100% requires whiskers, like a walrus. I even try to keep them off of cats.
Did you have whiskers?
It did because they requested it.
Hello, Brandon B. 1980 says, black is not a color. So navigating Alan's brain thought pattern, CS Creation says, yes.
It's difficult. I need some gold tea. I'm holding out
No,
on
we're
some
gonna
gold.
go tea zone, right?
Probably. Is that 1980?
No, it's happening in Mojo.
And I'm probably going to have a shrimp hanging out of his mouth.
I can no longer protect you. You're on your own now.
Walk right in there.
I said it before they did. I want to get out of the way. I'm going to pick.
1980 said, boo! Corey Seymour, was the goat mask a design you wanted to make for yourself?
Yes. At the same time, several people came forward and said, hey, I want to do some goat stuff. And I'm like, I can help you with goat stuff. So, goat stuff is happening. And just as I sit down to do this, I realize Karen's head is dry and we can put the kettle. This is why you keep things rotating and you have many projects going.
Dan McCorson, are you still here? Here's your girl. Hi, Alan. What are you working on tonight? This is Dave Carter.
I am working on several shop projects, just getting things finished up, wrapped up, and moved further along. Everything I'm working on tonight is in order. So it's all stuff that I have to finish and send to someone.
There was a debate going on about whether black is a color.
Black, I think black is a color.
You know, I have at least one in my Crayola box.
Do you have horns planned for the goat mask? I noticed there are no sockets for any horns to go on the goat mask.
If there were sockets, then I would be stuck putting the horns where the sockets are. I have two different projects for the goat mask already, and both of them have different horn placement. So you don't need sockets to get a good bond if you attach the horns well. Karen here is now stuck to a headstock, happily stuck to a headstock.
Oh, Karen.
And I'm going to set her aside for a bit.
Is she ready to paint?
Yeah, I'll be painting her soon. And now, timing-wise, I have to check on the horn that I did. This foam is still pretty soft.
Is this for Warren's Cyclops?
This could be for Warren Cyclops, yes.
What is your preference to wear? Sock mask, Velcro banded mask, or elastic banded half mask?
Probably a sock mask, and then B, if you want straps, elastic straps. And I'm very happy with my new strap setup, which is 2 straps. Yeah, 2 elastic straps.
Karen looks like a nasty.
She's not nice.
She wants to speak to your manager real bad. Did it work? Ish.
Gotta find the end of the tape. I'm sure it will work. I may not be letting it.
Karen looks like a hoarder.
Well, she's going to have some issues. I know that much.
Yes, Karen will be calling the cops on her neighbors all the time.
Yeah.
Alexa, countdown, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Oh yeah, now I'm.
If you can't fruit dance. Karen's like someone asked her to wear a mask while entering a store.
Woo! Getting spicy.
At Transworld 2019, who was walking around in a giant black goat costume?
That was from High Noon Creations, and they walked around quite a bit for one day, but the stilts they had hurt quite a bit, so they only did one day. If this gives me a lot of trouble, then I will just power wash it out real quick.
Did you give me grief?
Not yet.
Ezekiel asked, was that the goat with bits hanging off the front?
Yep,
Yep.
definitely had bits.
That was the goat.
Yes, I missed the grief.
Heather Henry
Yeah,
is very free
great.
with
But they hurt
genitalia, and she likes naked. She likes genitalia. She likes that kind of stuff in her monster stuff.
It's a male goat.
It
Yeah,
was-
very-
Oh, other bits. Gotcha.
Yeah, he was definitely a boy goat. If you've heard the term once, twice, 3 times a lady, he could 3 times a lady.
Oh my.
Yeah. What? These are actually coming out pretty easy. I think
Hello from Brazil.
I'm hitting them at a sweet time where they're not too hard.
John C. says, too many tall costumes are just a long, cheap piece of material. Stephen Bishop says, how are you making the teeth?
These are the teeth. This mold is teeth for the goat. So I'm about to, once I get all the clay cleaned out of here, I'm about to pour latex into this, and that will be teeth for the goat.
Hello, Brazil. Say hi to Brazil.
Hello, Brazil.
Oh, hi, Brazil.
Who from Brazil is here?
Ira.
Oreo.
I know we have Hugo,
No, it's not Hugo.
We have more Brazilians.
but Hugo is also from
We
Brazil.
got billions
Yes,
of
he
Brazilians.
is. Did you see the picture that Hugo made today
No, I haven't been on. I've been here all day.
with Alan by a cauldron and Jonesy?
Ah!
The little cat dogs. Those
Nice.
stilts are what mine were influenced by, yet refined a bit more, says Ruth.
Yeah, I think, there's some costumes are a little high art, and they are not necessarily work a whole haunt night in them costumes.
That is probably one of my biggest struggles in making costumes is function over form is a struggle for me. Because I like the pretty forms and function. Like, I also am the kind of haunter who's just like, suck it up. Like, it's not supposed to be comfortable.
Yes, absolutely.
Beauty is pain, princess.
Those sleeves are huge, they're so hot.
Yeah. I'm glad you understand how thermodynamics work. Like, draining out my arm at the end of the night.
Your crab arm.
My crab arm, my willy bear arm.
Oh yeah, really nice.
Alan, have you tried out the new foam clay that's out on the market?
Yes. I like it. It's a little hard to sculpt with. On my personal project list is to make a gorilla mask out of it, but I don't see myself doing a personal project for a while.
Rob says, Stacy, I'm all about function. Reach out to me sometime. Bruce says, I know all about the comfort versus cool scale.
Yeah.
Brandon B says, them are teeth. Tedwork Studio says, I struggle with the weight of costumes.
Yeah.
There are lots of options that don't have a lot of weight. I mean, it all depends on what she wants to do.
1980 says, so you're saying I should cancel my 9-inch stiletto goat boots because I can't wear them all night? Psh.
Well, is your job
Can you wear them all night?
is your job to work in a haunted house where you're expected to perform all night?
And if it is, tell them to give you a throne.
Yeah.
Because if you have 9-inch goat stilettos, that's commitment to a part. Like,
Captain Mojo says, G-E-H-R-Y, Gary,
yeah.
says, Forum does whatever the F I want, but his stuff looks like melted ice cream things. Not sure what this is.
Is that a good quality or a bad quality?
Chad Smith says, Alan, do you think the plaster with the Loctite could be used to repair detail inside of molds since it's sculpted?
No, I would go with straight plaster. I mean, yes, you could, but I would probably just go straight plaster.
I used the clay foam recently, but found minor issues with my latex paint peeling off the foam after done.
Prime it. Prime your foam.
What would they prime with?
Contact cement and xylene, 6 parts to 1 part.
Nice.
Ooh, I got out a whole tooth.
Hey.
That's so exciting.
Whoever earlier said he's huge. Really, it's not that big. I'm getting down to like the head form underneath on the sides here almost.
I don't think it's a good.
Chad Smith says, where do I get naphtha, Menards or other box stores?
Yes. Home Depot has it. Lowe's has it. Now, some states it's not available because it's illegal. So you're going to have to figure that out.
Because it's bad for you.
Make sure it's make sure it's available in your area before you hurt yourself trying to find it.
Or the feet, I signed off.
No, I did not pour the feet. I haven't even molded the feet yet.
Are you using pumpkin teeth from the goat?
What's that now?
Are you using pumpkin teeth from the goat?
No, I'm not. No, I might use it for some goat in the future.
So this is wife. Right now, and Ezekiel, I know you're listening. Alan, with those glasses and your hair getting longer, you and Ezekiel are starting to look
Could be
like
brothers.
Are we
doppelgangers.
Twinkies?
You're getting very twinky. I keep glancing over there at you and I'm like, Those are Ezekiel's glasses. Your hair is getting longer. You two
I
are gonna look like Twinkies.
I found the glasses that I like at Home Depot.
Are those the glasses?
These are Home Depot glasses.
Because you are cute, cute, cute.
That's what I was going for.
Oh my god, it's adorable. I'm sorry.
Tony's in the same spot right now.
So-
He's got his quarantine hair
Oh.
grown out and his glasses.
So cute.
He looks like mid-90s Bill Pullman.
And I'm annoying the hell out of him too, because I'll look at him and start smiling. Ezekiel says, I'm the older, looser brother.
The older what, brother?
Looser brother.
Oh my.
Oh, hey, Cobbins is back. Very good. Wow. This is fast chat.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Chad Smith lives in Illinois. We're talking
Yeah.
about where to get that.
You'll have to Google that and find out. I don't know.
Would toluene, naphtha, or methylated spirits work as a xylitol substitute?
Toluene might. You'll have to test it. Alexa, stop. Whose was that?
That was you.
Who's laughing at looser? Yeah, you two are looking a little twinkish, which is great. I'm proud of that.
Oh, I'm so close. Yet so far away. Believe in each other, but not in today. So close. So far. I have mutilated that song for so long, I have no idea what the original version sounds like. And anytime Shannon says the words, I'm all out of something, I always follow it with, and you're so lost without it. Because that's a song. I'm all out of it. I'm so lost without you. That's what I do. I mess up song words.
Should do that with us.
Wife, it's about to be story time.
Hurry.
I better hurry? Because you only got a short story? All right, wife, you ready for story time?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move. Can you move the camera so it shows what Stacy's working on?
Yeah, how long you got? Are you going? What are you doing?
Say a minute and a half to 2 minutes.
Be swift.
Your face is
Be
swift.
swift.
Look, tell me what to do, woman.
What was that?
I'm sorry, baby. I was talking to this clay. This clay is giving me problems.
Okay, let's see what
Let's yell at it.
Stacy is doing.
Oof. Terrible.
Stacy, how's the
Hi.
camera?
Oh,
That's good?
That's fine. Okay, let's swing back here to the side so we can.
There we are. How's that?
Fabulous.
Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, one of the, Alan actually was talking about Connie Pierce. Man, I always know when you're here. She pops in and says, yay, story time. So, insight into Alan's brain. This live feed gives you a small sliver, but I will give you a quick chapter in which if you road trip with Alan likes to drive. He likes to drive the car. And he's a very good driver, so we don't mind. And it's his van, so that's also a good thing. But he likes to drive, and which means that whoever's shotgun has duties, and that's a lot of times that is me. And one thing is that when he's driving, he's thinking. He's always thinking. When he's driving, he can't look something up, and it makes him nuts that he's thinking of something and he can't
know immediately. He has an insatiable thirst for knowledge, truly. That sounds cliche, it's not. He knows if you play Trivial Pursuit with Alan, my father, and my brother, you will lose because the three of them have very similar brains in that they know so much information. Alan knows things that have nothing to do with monster making, sword fighting, fishing, pizza, any of the things he loves. Nothing. But he knows it because he looked it up because he was curious. Because of this, when he is driving, we are on a road trip. Notoriously, it is a long trip. Now, on short trips, this doesn't happen, but we don't take short trips. The trips are always, God, 8, 10, 15, 24-hour long trips, and we do push all the way through. Because of that, his brain is going, and the job of the person who is sitting shotgun is frequently to Google for him. So you heard us talking earlier about the Transylvania Terror Train. This is an example, and Rue will back me up on this. MHC last year, driving to Chicago, and we're not even 20 minutes from the front door, and he starts singing. Not unusual. Alan sings all the time. But all he can remember is dun dun dun, Transylvania Terror Train, and it goes on and on until finally, from the back of the van, Rue or Rob, I don't know which one it was going, "What are you singing?" And he goes, "I don't know. I can't remember. That's all I know." And it started this rabid Google fest. Poor Rue. Rue's back there saying, "I will find the name of the song if it'll make you stop singing," which of course it won't. But he starts to Google. This is just an example. Now, once we found out the name of it and then we played it for him several times, he was momentarily appeased until he thought of something else. Again, I say, one of the most difficult things is that he will want to know, wife, research, whatever. Guys, it can be anything. And then he also wants me to stop and look at these field of flowers. I want to see the field of flowers. But I'm Googling, and there's been times before where I would just flat out say, no, that's it. I don't want to be driving through this beautiful canyon in Colorado while I'm Googling medieval weaponry of Bulgaria, because you're going to have to wait on that. So this is my words of wisdom to any of you fine folks. If at any time you find yourself in the shotgun seat of the terror van with Alan driving, be aware you're going to have to do some Googling, because his brain will not rest, and it's the only time he is unable to be on his phone or in front of a computer. The only time. Otherwise, he'll be on the phone thinking of something. Oh, thank you. So, there you go.
I'll be right back.
Steven and Oreo. What is Stacy working on? Stacy's working on Stinkor. What's his name? Rancid. Rancid. I'm also eating this Oreo. Steve Bishop's a dancing queen. We back on Abenel?
Apparently so.
Would you like a copy of that album that got played?
I would like a legally obtained copy of the Captain Clegg album. Yes.
Corey Seymour S. Is it a Masters of the Universe character?
Yes, it looks a lot like Stinkor from the Masters of the Universe. Stinkor. Who actually had the same head as Merman, so...
Yeah. Chad says that just the bottom teeth looks like a pug.
He does have some pug overtones.
Mm-hmm. The dogs may have gotten the scissors a little bit. They're still functional. Still works. More or less.
I was on such a roll getting these teeth out of here.
And then
I left. And the roll is over.
denied. Probably gonna have to trim these top teeth down even more. I've sculpted this guy. His little upper plate here is just right above the nose, like only just. The teeth. Definitely do not want to go in to that spot. Even a little. Stinkor. With the top teeth out. He's adorable. Put him in the pocket. See him?
Yes, a leech-inspired mask is in the future. It was on the list. It was on the list for last night. No, these are not cucumber melon. These are just mint. These are just mint Oreos. And I will probably not do a full-size Cringer. If anything, I would do a full-size Panther.
Masato asked, are there any other masters of the universe? I mean, I guess we're a master in the universe.
Grasshoppers is a type of cookie. That is basically a mint Oreo, but that's a knockoff version.
I didn't know they were called grasshoppers. I always
Yeah.
associated that with a drink.
There's a brand called Grasshoppers. And Ezekiel, I had a cookie once in the USA that was, I think, a granola Oreo thing that was super crunchy. Do they still make them? I don't know. Listen, like when I went to the store last time, Shannon wanted to make cookies and cream ice cream while her family was in town. I went to the grocery store to get Oreos, and I was amazed and appalled at the flavors of Oreos there were. There were Lucky Charms flavored Oreos.
What?
There was chicken waffle flavored Oreos. There were biscuits and gravy flavored Oreos. Sriracha flavored Oreos. Who wants that in their life? No one.
Seriously? Spicy Oreos?
And
I mean,
terrible.
like, I'm kind of in, but...
Yeah, and the regular Oreos were in short supply. So it's possible, Ezekiel, they still have whatever flavor you enjoy.
David Carter asks, Alan, what's your favorite mask?
I like a good Wolfman mask. I like a good Wolfman mask. Comfort, if my mouth hangs out of it so I can wear teeth with it. My Wolfman mask, I'm very happy.
Calvin's Candlestick says Oreos are my least favorite. Jonah probably says yuck.
I like the mint Oreos. I don't know about the whole mashed potato Oreos.
I like the Halloween Oreos. The orange.
Yeah.
Christopher Lazat says the Swedish fish flavored Oreos were gross.
Oreos is just like, I think anything that they can cross market. They had Game of Thrones Oreos for a while. I mean,
Masato says Japan has crazy Oreos. You know what else they have crazy? Kit Kats. Oh, y'all. Like, all of the crazy Kit Kat flavors they have in Japan. Happen Mojo says Sriracha is keto friendly.
okay, yeah, that's true.
Chad Smith says I just had some chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos. Quite good. Yum.
Yeah, they have crazy, but they're like America's Tim Tams.
Yeah. Cowboy's Candlestick says ew, Swedish fish. John Crowley says I like Oreos dunked in milk. Steve Bishop says lemon Oreos. Ooh. I could get down with a lemon Oreo.
Yeah. But the chicken and waffles Oreos, not good.
Robert Bryan says Japan has the best Kit Kat. Agreed. Yes, green tea Kit Kat, matcha Kit Kat.
Green tea Kit Kat.
Yes,
Okay.
they're really good. A couple of accounts like a 2 nutty bar a day have it. Dang.
Nutty bars.
Ruby chocolate Kit Kats are the best. All right, so what kind of chocolate is ruby chocolate? Is it just red, or is it has a flavor? Corey Seymour says Japan has mayo restaurants where everything, including the milkshakes, are made with mayo. What? Zika says, saw a picture of a Scotch egg Tim Tam and fish and chips, bangers and mash Tim Tams aimed at the UK market. Sounds nasty.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. You can leave those in the UK for me.
1980s birthday had Oreo flavored milk and milk flavored Oreos. Mind blown.
What's wrong with you?
You know, they make cereal milk, like, as a thing. But,
Cereal milk flavored ice cream was one of my favorite ice creams I've ever had.
yes.
Will Carrot says, hey, what's the title of the video where the snowman was made?
Oh, good lord. I don't know. Probably shop work. I don't know. I have no idea. It was probably in November or October. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Sorry.
Rob O'Brien says, matcha tastes like dirt.
I don't know what matcha is.
It's green tea, powdered green tea.
Oh.
1980 says, Chad, this is 1980, it's a stoner question, the Oreo flavored milk. Here's Potter says, pink chocolate, but I believe is made with cocoa and raspberries. Ooh.
I could be intrigued with that.
You know?
I'm going to get a little bit of latex to pour in this mold.
Collins Candlestick says, ew, WTF is wrong with me, but I caught myself. You see that? I caught myself.
Right. Good job. Way to not hit us with the F-bomb.
That's right.
I appreciate your efforts.
You can have at least one and maintain a PG-13 rating.
You're pretty much good for our one.
Pretty much. Rich Powell says, Rob, I think matcha tastes like grass.
My favorite flavor of ice cream, aside from cereal milk, is it's called banana split. It's delicious.
John C. says, States of Japan has made 300 flavored Kit Kats since 2000. Yes. I'm about it. Oh my gosh. Masato Pay says, I love birthday cake ice cream. Thor says, ruby chocolate is made from the nip.
Made from what?
It's the nip. Will Carrot says, okay, I searched snowman and couldn't find it. I'll find it and log it into my mind.
I never named it Snowman, like I know that.
Yeah.
That would be way helpful of me. I didn't do such things.
Brandon D says, they're putting cranberries in everything. Where's my cran Oreo? Thor says, look up Hercules candy. They've got a video on. Ezekiel says, what's wrong with plain old chocolate? Brandon D says, cherry chocolate oranges. Oh, yes. Chocolate orange. Oh, you got us.
Chocolate what?
Chocolate oranges.
Oh, Shannon likes those.
Yes.
Dark chocolate.
I like those too. Common Tail 6 says, almost got you, Stacey. Yes, you did. I'm accustomed to having to read out acronyms out loud.
What was it, 1980?
Bella.
No, it was
Bella, go
Common
on.
Tail 6. Rich Powell says, I'll go to our local Asian market and pick up a couple bags of various Kit Kats and mail them to you. Aw.
Who said that?
Rachel Powell.
Oh, that's so nice.
New Tim Tams are orange and chocolate.
Yes. Oh my God, seriously? I have a mighty need. Will comes says, wait, there's a cereal milk flavored ice cream?
Yes, there is.
Chad Smith says, put chocolate and peanut butter on anything and I'll destroy it. Comes says, no, cotton candy blizzards from DQ are a freaking bomb. Yum.
That sounds like a lot of sugar.
They're really, I mean, it is a lot of sugar, but they're good. Yeah, Ezekiel, it has the crystals of crunchy, like, cotton candy bits.
Sounds like a frighteningly, amazingly delicious amount of sugar.
You know. Steve Bishop says, guy at my work came back from vacation in Japan and bought candy-coated whole mini crabs. Nasty. What? Brandon D says, nothing like dropping a hard-earned big fat $50 back in the day and filling a basket with desserts from the local Asian store. Orange dark chocolate. Ooh. Oreo says it's doggy bath time. Hello, Space Age Monkey. Masato asked if they got Tim Tam ice cream.
They could.
Okay, Stacy, I got you.
All right, tag back in.
Tag. Tap in. Happened in Mojo. I remember reading a story a few years ago where a European mogul basically cornered the cacao market. After that, he started getting all these extra flavors, perhaps to mitigate rising cacao costs.
What market?
The
Now,
Oh.
Walgreens had Boston baked beans on sale. I grabbed a few boxes.
Candy,
That's
right?
candy, right?
Yes, it's a hard candy that I enjoy the flavor of. I like to eat 6 of them, no more.
Horror Beauty says, that reminds me, gotta go pull the pizza out of the freezer. Cobweb says, I've had 4 cotton candy blizzards so far this summer.
I did finally get the animal circus animal cookie blizzard off of the recommendation from somebody in the channel, and it was very good. Dangerously
Animal,
good.
animal crackers?
They're the little frosted circus cookies, like the pink and
okay.
pink and white.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So we're talking about animal crackers.
Yeah.
In the animal cracker box.
Oh yes.
But it has to have string handles.
So you know the those and like the cookies you used to be able to get at McDonald's like a million years ago. There is a Belvita breakfast biscuit.
What?
I know they're like
Yes,
little
yes, I love 'em.
yeah. So the orange cranberry
Yes,
flavor
my favorite.
that oh my they taste just exactly like
My
those.
favorites.
Oh, they're magical.
When we traveled, I always had those in the backpack for a Chris. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
I bet that beverage would clash with the cookie.
I bet it would.
I should eat this
You
last
should
one.
definitely
then.
eat that last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should save
Oh,
you.
they all gone?
Yes.
They are now?
I won't.
Okay. I have. Okay. Have you ever thought of making a mosquito mask?
Mosquito.
Yes, I have.
Will Carrot says, blueberry sweet tea from Dunkin' will change your life and your blood sugar.
Ooh, I got a Dunkin' right down the street from my house too. Brrr.
Cobweb says, I haven't tried that one yet, Stacy. I just can't get off the cotton candy. It's like crack.
Cheney. Yet. What'd you get? What'd you get, buddy? Hey, come here. Drop it. Drop it.
Now DQ
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
an anniversary blizzard with
Ah,
many
just a big
chocolate stars inside. But the type of chocolate that is on the outside of the iced animal cookies. Amazing.
Nice.
Oh, Ezekiel says, Shannon, incoming not cat video. Thanks, Ezekiel. Let me go watch this not cat video.
Definitely doesn't have
You have
anything
to
to,
read
do
comments.
with cats.
I'm reading. Ezekiel, you're just mean. Ezekiel has the dark chocolate orange Tim Tams.
Oh.
And he's eating one on a video.
Oh.
That's not a cat video, man. It's a dog video. You're right. Bruce says Rob did a mosquito vampire character last year for Transworld.
He did.
Did he?
Did it for the haunt. So his vampire that was fancy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Rob O'Brien says stick a pointy thing on full murder jacket.
Well, I actually have a Mothman mask that I made last year. That would make an excellent mosquito.
Yeah.
Love Mothman. It's one of my
It does need a
favorite
proboscis.
Alexa, never mind.
It's nice. Carrot cake Oreos here in Nashville.
You know what? I could probably get down with carrot cake Oreo.
What?
Does it have cream cheese filling in the middle? Because that really is the deciding factor.
She's not wrong. Cream cheese has to have that tang to it.
Yeah.
So, are you all in the path of this monster dust cloud from the Sahara in Texas?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Has it hit landfall yet?
Maybe? Little Carrot said, yes, great. The carrot cake Oreos.
Drinking and sculpting.
Doesn't even wondering, it is not uncommon for me to slip something to Stacy while she's working.
I can be bought with booze.
Just
And that's why we're best friends.
it's just to smooth her feathers.
You know, I'm so ruffled all the time.
Yeah, her feathers don't get ruffled, it doesn't matter. But like that night when you and Amber were here and
Yes.
Alan was trying to get the mold open. I was watching YouTube, like, okay, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Get back.
It was necessary.
Brought you a little something, something.
Because we're spoiled.
You were stressed. I was too.
Speaking of which,
Unstressed.
there's a Shikumo in the mold
Ooh.
that is dry. And I could pull him this very evening.
Yes, let's. So you're gonna finish the evening with a pool fest.
Maybe.
It's a pull-a-palooza.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, because I have that and I have Hammerhead to pull. Hammer
Are
time.
y'all ready for hammer time?
I was wondering what Eskimo pies are gonna be called now. This is happening by the joke.
Ice cream sandwiches.
That's already taken.
So it was
Ice cream patty melts.
ice cream patty melts. There you
Yeah, there aren't patty melts. Or
go.
sandwiches.
What's the difference between an Eskimo pie and a Klondike bar?
I have no idea. I don't fuss with my ice cream by dressing it up fancy. I just eat a bowl of ice cream. Or I drink a milkshake. I like it. I'm gonna go upstairs real quick and grab some cords.
Oh, you got that recipe for cotton candy blizzard.
Bruce says, ooh, I wanna see Hammer Time.
Ah.
Hi, Linda. Look back. Masato, do you have it's out there? Masato? Sure. Stephen Bishop says, are the green shirts the ones that say go make stuff on the back? Stephen, the go make stuff on the back green shirts are on the website. The YouTube store is the new fun stuff that we just started.
Or the cream.
That does not have, there's a few of them that have go make stuff, but not all of them. So you'll have to look at them very carefully because there's a lot of different things to choose from. And if you want the traditional go make stuff still be shirts in gray, black, no one wants gray, black or green, they are on the website. So I guess it kind of depends on what you want. I totally want to see Hammerhead. I haven't seen the finished design of him. And then Chad says, there is something special about birthday cake mixed into ice cream.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, listen, y'all, I'm fat for a reason. And ice cream's pretty high up on the list, okay?
It's like an ice cream sandwich made of cookies, all dipped in hard shell chocolate.
No. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like
Sounds good.
ice cream, chocolate dipped ice cream sandwich. Just get descriptive with shit. Sorry. It wasn't an F-bomb, okay, sorry. My bad. My bad.
Thank you, Scott. But Teespring offered us through YouTube to make some different stuff like socks and the leggings and fun stuff.
Yes.
So we were kind of test driving that to see how it's going.
So far.
Because you can certainly do it faster through Teespring for you guys to have some fun. So kind of see what you guys like. Trying to see what you guys like because there's a lot of different stuff. Even my 83-year-old mother has asked for a Still Be shirt on
Yes.
Teespring. However, she won't buy it online, so she gave $23 in cash to her son-in-law. So please send me a shirt, a tiny little shirt.
What color is she in?
She wants red.
Nice. I like the purple that I got that I was wearing yesterday, but I don't think it's the same color purple as the test shirt. His looks like it was a darker, deeper purple.
What?
Your purple Still Be shirt.
Uh-huh.
It looks like it's a darker color than the one I got.
Well, mine is we got two batches.
Ah, alright.
Did you get a Still Beast Live Creepers or a
Live
Go Make Stuff?
Live Creepers. I think.
Still Be Studios coffee mugs would be cool.
Okay, I can do coffee mugs.
That is from Christopher Lizzo. Thanks, Christopher.
You have to get a one that says not paint water.
It's literally just kind of test driving things and see what people like, what people will buy. Habit and Mojo, are you asking about a Klondike bar or in general?
What would you do
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Killing
I think that must be for a Klondike.
Probably some terrible things.
Klondike. Here's a coffee cup. Oh, you have a Carl coffee cup.
I have a Carl. I decided to do a Carl coffee mug. Yes.
That's so wrong.
Okay.
Did you make those horns or did you get them from a loaf?
That was in a low corn. It's too small. I don't like it.
Too small for the mask, meaning that it's not as grand as.
No, it's not as big as it ought to be.
Okay.
So I'm ready to start pulling.
How did you get that big hole in your wonderful monster shirt, Alan? This is Linda. I'm gonna fuss at you.
This is carburetor cleaner. Got on my shirt, and it stayed soaked on there a little too long, and it ate the fabric away.
Shame.
But then I got a replacement, and my replacement shirt is fine.
That's his church shirt.
That's right. It is my church shirt.
Like a world's greatest monster coffee cup in the office font. Say hi to
Okay.
John Joyce says purple dye to be more inconsistent than the colors. It tends to fade on people. Random info I learned by being a band director and being
Nice.
You need to hold it?
I'm going to tripod it. We're going to man the tripod. That'd be nice.
Thank you, Stephen Bishop, for your order.
Okay. Which one first? Hammer time or Shikumo?
Hammer time. You promised.
1980 says it's like the Oreo question. If you press the button, you'll get $20 million. But something you don't know will die. Which button?
12 times.
And the Mojo says, always thought the red tends to fade the fastest.
But what?
Red color tends to
Oh.
fade the fastest.
Steven, thank you for your order, your shirt order. Ordered some green Still Be shirts.
Cool.
Scott Creighton votes hammer time.
It is hammer time. Let's do it.
Stop. It's hammer time.
Get a little bit closer
Steve Carter
here.
asks, hi, what's your delivery of a half mast to the UK? Just a rough guide.
I don't know.
This David? David, boy, half mast 12. Going on WhatsApp, it's taken about twice as much. It's $12 off the website for a half mask. To go into the UK, I had to PayPal the person from the UK almost $15 extra. But what we do is, we'll just take it and weigh it, get the cheapest amount, and then just PayPal you whatever the difference is, and you can just pay the PayPal, and we send it on its way. So it's an extra step. It's doable. We don't have a lot of international orders, but getting savvier on them, because actually, honestly, it's really kind of cool. Think, you look at your mask and you say, this mask is going to Finland. This mask is going to Spain. It's kind of cool.
Chad Smith says, can't touch this.
That's correct.
Sato said he's got one of the sculptor shirts, looks good in purple.
Awesome.
Rue asks, are we going to collaborate and listen?
Chad said, geez, Rue, come on, man.
That was wrong 90s artist. That was Vanilla
That's
Ice.
Vanilla Ice, not Hammer.
That mold is a beast.
Yeah.
Truly.
Cool. Hear them teeth noises.
No, he doesn't have teeth, remember?
Oh, I thought you molded him with the teeth.
No, the teeth are resin and they'll go in after.
David Carter says, okay, would just like to own one of his blanks.
That's very kind.
David, did you are you okay? You're not talking about a blank. You're actually talking about a. Just go ahead and order what you want, and then we'll PayPal you the difference at the most inexpensive that we can. Wow,
Now I can say I've wrestled a shark.
you have wrestled a shark.
Are you ready for Rachel Powell's rap?
I'm ready.
Stop, collaborate, and listen. Alan's back with a brand new creation. He grabs hold of that mask tightly, flowing like latex daily and nightly. Will he ever stop you? I don't know.
You only right.
Corey Seymour says, so wait, that's not a two-piece mold?
It is. It is. But
He ain't gonna split it.
if I can not open it up and not have to put it together every time, then I don't want to.
Jerry Collins says, hi, Alan and Shannon.
Hi, Jerry. It's out. Hey, hi
Steve
you.
Bishop says, when are you planning on making resin teeth? Very interested in viewing that.
I already did it.
Done did.
Yeah, I've got teeth sitting on the table.
Happen Mojo says, go Alan, go, go, go.
Oh. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Nice little finlet.
Oh wow. Oh, he's fun.
Yeah, he's a little floppy because he's so big. But I'm going to cut a piece of EVA that goes in here. And let's get him on a headphone.
Masato says, it's a boy?
It's a bull. It's a bull. Stacy, would you grab that tall headphone and put him on? Set her on un table.
Oh, got another one.
Shikumo.
Oh gosh, you're right. Is this Amber's?
This is the mask that Amber sculpted over the course of a few nights here in the shop. I don't know how this came out. I don't know.
Yes, Scott, this is Amber's.
Are these the teeth?
Yes. Yeah.
Corey Seymour asks, have you got any videos on making a master copy?
Yes, but I have more to do very soon. So there will be more of those videos coming up, Corey.
That big one.
So pretty. Oh, handsome.
Corey, don't you have a Mothman mask that you do also?
Masato asks, can you use cargo straps for mold?
You can, but they're not as good because they're harder to control.
Wow,
That
he looks great.
It's web store.
Bring him up a little closer. Oh, he looks great.
Yeah. He's one to be happy with, I think. Oh, he's actually holding up pretty good by himself. He's a little wobbly. The teeth fit good?
Yeah.
Before I molded them, I wanted to make sure that they fit well.
Yeah.
So now I can make a mold of that. Hey, what's the camera point back on?
You're back?
Okay. All right, so gang, we are right about 10 o'clock. I think it's an excellent time for us to stop for the evening. We pulled Shikumo, which I'm very excited to paint up. Being a Master of the Universe fan myself, he does look like
There you go.
the character that he is intended to be. Yeah. That's a good looking character right there. Here, Stacy popped the teeth in. So this is the teeth in Hammer Time.
Yeah. Adhesion.
That's Hammer Time with his teeth.
We got a little more sculpting done on.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a little finlet, as Stacy noted earlier.
It's a little adorable.
I got a little bit of painting done on the goat. I got Karen mounted onto a head form, and Stinkor is coming along nicely. Stinkor.
Yeah, he looks alright.
Yeah, looks good. I think that's it. Ooh, hold this. Let's see if my horn is ready. Oh, it's ready. I wanted to see if I could make a horn out of the foam.
Oh, you can.
So this is so lightweight. The other ones were resin, so they weigh more. But this is really lightweight. And when it hardens up, that's going to be very nice. Okay, perfect. So, this is Loctite foam. It worked in a silicone mold, no problem. So, there you go. My horn is ready for more than 4 hours. I will see a doctor. Don't worry. It is an excellent primer, Happening Mojo. Excellent primer. You guys are all great. Thank you for hanging out with us. Wife, say goodnight.
Good night.
Stacy, say goodnight.
Good night.
And I say, go make stuff.